In this video, I will share with you 6 steps to follow in order to make him regret losing you. Hello, my name is Greta Bereisaite. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome high-value women secrets, subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, without wasting any more time, step number 1 is no revenge, ladies. I know a lot of you still want revenge. Actually, I heard a story recently where the lady was acting really high value, and the guy still ended up doing something naughty, but he thought it was acceptable because he's done it with all of his other exes and we didn't mind him behaving like that. Whereas my client, basically once she found out, she started to pack her stuff and leave, right? And my client was very high value and we did have a very good relationship. I just think in today's society, in today's day and age where everything is allowed when you live in London, you know, he just didn't think it's gonna be a big deal. Anyway, when he saw her reaction, he got very worried that she's gonna take revenge on him. And she said, why would I do something that makes me disrespect myself? Why would I do something that makes me undervalue myself? Just because you have done it, it doesn't mean that I have to lower my value like that, right? Anyway, he apologized, he pursued her, and he really stepped it up after that. My point is, ladies, when somebody does something bad to you, seeking revenge and doing something back to them you're disrespecting yourself. When we have done something immoral, you know, something that does not align with your values, you don't need to copy that person and do that immoral thing back in order to get revenge at them. Yes, you might hurt them back, but you will also hurt yourself a lot because you're disrespecting yourself. Your biggest revenge, ladies, where you will feel calm and peace forever, is when you don't copy the person that behaved bad towards you. That way you're showing them that you're not going to be there copying their toxic behavior, and automatically it will increase your value and worth in his eyes. So ladies, if a guy broke up with you, do not seek revenge. Take the high road. This way you will always stand out. Number 2, show dignity and self-respect by taking the high road. So what do I mean by that? A lot of women that are very immature, when a guy breaks up with them, and you're younger, you're usually given advice such as make him jealous, go out with another guy, or have that one night stand. As soon as you sleep with another guy, you'll get over your ex. Or, you know, there is more fish in the sea and go out with another guy, get into a relationship ASAP. It's gonna hurt your ex-boyfriend and show up with this new guy in the place that your guy always goes. You know, like all these type of silly, toxic ways might actually hurt the other person and will make them upset if they have some kind of history with you, if you guys cared about each other, if they still have feelings for you. But at the same time, if that guy has any sort of brain, he will see it as a game and he will see it as these things just don't make sense, and you will see you as behaving very insecure, very desperate, and very vengeful. This behavior that you're doing, trying to make him jealous, showing up with all these other guys, will just confirm to him that he has made the right decision breaking up with you. Now, going to the step number 3 is improve yourself, improve your life. A lot of times relationships don't work out because we start to make a guy into our whole life. We start to put him on a pedestal. We start to take ourselves for granted. We start to take people around us for granted. We start to take our goals, our dreams, our hobbies for granted. When you start to take, ladies, all of these things for granted and you just focus on a guy, automatically he will start to lose interest in you because you're losing interest in yourself. You're losing interest in your life. You're becoming uninteresting because all your focus is about him. You're putting him on a pedestal in some kind of shape or form. You're even worshiping the guy because you're giving him your whole life and everything is all about him. A guy is not looking for somebody to worship him and to become his slave. He's looking for a woman to complement him. A woman that complements a man has a lot to offer, right? When you lose your life for a guy, you have nothing to offer. You cannot complement him. You become a burden to him. So, ladies, if let's say you were in this position and the guy lost attraction for you because you became like a burden to him, the right thing to do would be to sort out your life, right? So get back in touch with your friends and family members. Look critically into your life. Look at the ways how you can improve your life. How can you improve yourself? How can you improve how you think? Start to change your daily habits. You feel like you've been slipping here and there. Start to look for the ways on how to become interested in life. Try and find interest in little things. Life is very interesting. Life is very fascinating. There is a million things that you could do in life that are absolutely fascinating and very, very interesting. However, to find those things interesting, you need to be in the right mindset. And once you start to improve your life, once you start to change how you think, this is when, after a while, when your ex or the guy you're having space with or whichever is wondering about you, what you're up to, how you're doing, because you're his ex-girlfriend, right? People don't forget people just like that. We are not machines, we are not robots, even if some of us pretend to be like that. It's not going to happen. A person will still think about you after you've broken up with them or after he has broken up with you. So when he's thinking about you, naturally he will want to find out how you're doing, what are you up to. And when he starts to look you up and he starts to stalk you or wonder or ask about you, and he hears how you're focused on your goals and dreams, you're having fun with your family members, how perhaps you got involved into some form of charity, that you're happy, that you're organizing your life, that you're moving forward, this is when he'll get a bit gobsmacked and will start to think, oh wow, I didn't expect that. I dumped her because she was a loser, but look at her now. Did I make the wrong decision doing so? Number 4, after you have broken up with an ex or he broken up with you, do not stalk him. Don't make any comments on his social media. Don't look at his stories. Don't gossip about him. Don't say anything bad about him. Just kind of leave him to it. Respect his decision if it was to break up with you. Show self-respect, show self-value, show self-worth, have dignity, and leave him to it. Don't stalk him. Try not to stay in touch with him. When somebody breaks up with you, what I would recommend, just say something like, hey, look, I'm grateful for all the wonderful and good times we had together, but I'm really sorry, but I don't believe it's healthy. to stay in touch with exes. However, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, wish you all the best, all the happiness in the world, etc., etc., right? And then remove yourself from him and do not stalk him in the meantime. Do not gossip about him in the meantime. The thing with gossip, you know, you share somebody to somebody and then it always comes down to that person and it's always changed in a million ways. In Lithuania, we call it sugedas telefonas, which means, you know, it's like a broken telephone. You do yourself a favor, do not gossip, just try not to talk about him. So you know what I do? When you have a lot of things on your mind, any kind of things, and you need to speak, because we as women, we need to share, we need to speak it out. You can speak it out to the people that you trust the most, right? But what really helps, talk to God. Talk to God in a prayer. Tell him everything. He wants to hear anything and everything that you got to say to him. It actually says in the Bible, any kind of worries you have, any kind of fears, anything what's on your mind that's bothering you, talk to me in a prayer. Let me know and leave it to God. Let him sort it out. Ask him for help. Leave it to him. Let him sort it out. This is so much better because you talk it out. You feel so much better. And the information, what you have shared, stays confidential. And the number 5 step, or the outcome, I would say, if you will handle things in these steps that I shared with you in such a healthy way, the guy that you have dated or the guy that pulled away from you, or let's say maybe perhaps you're having space from a guy, they will start to wonder, as I said previously, have they made the right decision? Because you are behaving with this breakup so high value and so attractive. And ladies, if you want your ex back, handling the breakup in such a high value way is actually the first step in getting your ex back. Because this is when he gets intrigued what has happened to you. You're behaving as such an attractive woman. This is when he'll start to get the thoughts in his mind, perhaps I should give her another chance because maybe I have really made that wrong decision and let this amazing woman go. Right? If you liked it, please press like. Let me know in the comments below what did you think. Get my fantastic high value women package where I literally put my heart and soul into it, creating each model and giving it all in each model. On topics such as how to be a woman of high value woman qualities, behaviors, how to be a challenge for a man, how to set in healthy boundaries, differences between men and women, how to complement each other, and bonus videos such as emotional control and games men play on women, have the knowledge and feel safe, don't fall into their traps that we have out for you. If you would like to get this package, I'll have it in my video description box below and as a pinned comment under this video. And of course, if you would like some one-on-one with me or my team, you can always book us through my website, gretabereisaite.com. Thank you for watching, my ladies. Kisses from Dorset. Mwah.